Hello everyone, I'm Chris Miller with the Christian County Sheriff's Office, and welcome to another video where we describe and break down yet another scam that's been reported here in our area in Christian County. We put out these videos with the hopes that everyone shares this information with their families and friends, because the real way to combat these scammers is to not fall for their ridiculousness in the first place. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again, these cases are almost impossible to prosecute and retrieve any monies that are lost or stolen. So listen up. Let's get started with today's topic. Today's topic is lottery scams. This one is very sneaky because it comes with the promises of large amounts of money or prizes. I mean, after all, who doesn't want a little extra money these days? I know I do. So they hope that because we all want to be a little richer, that we will fall for their trickery. This one can come in many forms. You might get an email, you might get a phone call, or even an old-fashioned letter, if anyone remembers what those are. And it usually begins with the good news and a large heading at the top that says, "Congratulations, you have won." It can be a foreign lottery, or they may even use a local lottery heading like Mega Millions or Super Powerball. First of all, if you get a notification like this, these are the questions that you should ask yourself immediately. Number one, did I even buy a lottery ticket? Number two, if I did buy a lottery ticket, how did they get my email address? And number three, have I ever even been to the United Kingdom or Nigeria? If the answer to these questions is no, be suspicious. Oh, and on a side note, if you did play a foreign lottery through the mail or like over the phone, you've already violated federal law. But I can almost bet you didn't, so let's move on. Now comes the conditions to collect your winnings. Most of the time, they'll require you to keep your winnings confidential. They'll say, don't tell anybody, because if you tell somebody, it's going to void your winnings. Bottom line here is they don't want anyone to tell you that you're about to make a huge mistake. Most every fake lottery scam will ask you to send them some amount of money. And this could be for many things. It could be for transfer fees. They could say it's for insurance on your winnings, or they could say it's for shipping costs. It goes on and on and on. It literally could be anything. This is a red flag. You should never have to pay money to win money. It's actually a violation of federal law to require someone to do that for a lottery. Now here's the thing. If you send them any money at all, they're going to come up with all these other fees that you have to pay to get your money. This could go on and on and on, and it's a never-ending process that will bleed you dry financially until you wise up. In fact, they actually put you on a sucker list. How would you like to be on that list? Once they smell blood, they do not stop. They may even send your winnings in the form of a check that looks real official and has your name on it and everything. Then they'll ask you to cash that check, send them the fees out of it that you owe, and then you can just keep the rest. Coincidentally, this is also the method for some of the secret shopper scams and some of the other ones that are going around right now, but we'll talk about those another time. Just know this for right now. If you get a check addressed to you for any amount of money that you didn't ask for or expect, be suspicious. Now, this check method will destroy you financially even quicker. Want to know why? Because when you present that check to your local bank, they're probably going to go ahead and cash it. But guess what? When they go to process that check in a few days and it turns out to be fake, you're on the hook to your bank for the money. And there's no going back after that, and there's no arguing the point. If they offer to wire the winnings directly into your bank account, don't give them your bank account information. Don't give them your social security number or your date of birth. They may even tell you that you can verify all of this information by calling a number that they give you. Don't even bother. This is part of the scam, and this person on the other end of the line that's going to answer that phone call is in on it, trust me. Instead of calling that number, you should look up the name of the lottery or organization on your own to find out its real contact information and if it actually exists. So to sum up, be leery of promises of free money. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And you've probably heard that saying many times. And if you do play the legitimate lottery, I hope you win someday. I've included some links to the Federal Trade Commission and other useful websites with more information about lottery scams in the description of this video. Don't forget to visit our website, christiancountyso.com, our Facebook page, facebook.com/Christian County Sheriff's Office, and our Twitter page, @_CCSO_, where we put all kinds of information about this and other scams you might encounter. Please share this video with your family and friends so that they too can become educated about these scams. And until next time, be watchful, be smart, and hold on to your money tight.